Hey guys, it is February 16th. It's like almost 5 o'clock. It's Tuesday. Here's a Cub Cadet update video for you because I found an engine, as you can tell by the title. I got some cool parts that I want to tell you about. They're not, some of them aren't here yet. Another update is, as you can tell by the title, it says stupid hood fell down. It says the title is an engine for the Cub Cadet and Diabetes. Yeah, I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Not a big deal. Just learn to adjust, live with it. If you think about it, it's just like going from driving an automatic to driving a standard. You just got to work the clutch and shift the gears. So instead of my pancreas automatically checking my levels and giving me insulin, I got to check my levels and give myself insulin. No big deal. Could be worse. I'm still alive and I'm kicking, so just adapt and live on. And play with tractors. Woo! Okay. Fucking camera keeps flipping. Excuse my French, sorry. I should not be swearing so much. As you can see here, I have the correct shifter now. Friggin' right, and it's a lot tighter than the other shifter. And creeper gearbox. And I've decided that I'm going to run hydraulics on this. There is, and you're thinking, hey, it's a gear drive, dipshit. How are you going to run hydraulics? Well, there is on the one forum. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description. The Super Cub Gear Drive, I believe it's called. This guy took a Super Cub, and he didn't have a creeper gear, so he mounted a hydraulic pump here, which I'm thinking I'm going to mount it here, and he had a shaft that ran up and used a V-belt and went off it was driven off the clutch driver hub. Well, you guys can see from the pictures if I remember to put the link in the description. And then he used the transmission as the reservoir and just changed the rear plate so that the filler plug was higher, put hydraulic fluid in the transmission. So I'd have to figure out where I'm going to put my hydraulic reservoir, of course, because I don't think I want to do that. And what made me decide this is I bought on eBay for $60 plus $20 shipping. I probably overspent a little bit, but oh well. Not about how much money I have into this thing, it's how much fun I have building it. I got the hydraulic cylinder. I got the valve, not the handle though. I don't have the handle or the mounting bracket. Oh, spider! Not anymore. And the hoses and piece that the cylinder uses to attach there. But I don't have that bracket, and or the bracket that goes out here, or the plate, and I don't have the little lever or the bracket that holds the valve. So I just need to get those. And then, of course, hydraulics, blah, 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 blah. Big, complicated project. So, but I think before I put any of that on, I'm just going to get it running and driving and use it for a little bit just with a manual lift. So anyway, on to the engine. Oh, looky there, a Kubota diesel, a Z482 twin cylinder. It's not mounted in yet, just trial fitting it there. As you can see, we got to go down a ways, but before we do that, we got to trim the oil pan. So that's going to be happening. It had an a 90-degree oil filter adapter here, which I removed, and I'm going to put the block off plate there, and I have to move it to over there, which I'm running into a problem here. The block off plate over here held in this check valve right here. There was a little nub on it that held that down. I'm thinking I saw where somebody took the took the threads here, the threaded piece, and put a washer underneath that held that down, which this threaded piece came out of the 90-degree adapter. It wasn't over here. There was a bolt that screwed into there to hold the plate on. So I'm thinking I can get away with that. And I don't think I'm going to have any problems with the filter bottoming out because the threads are set back in from the O-ring a ways. See what I mean? So there'd be room for it to go down in, or for that hex to fit in there if it stuck out a little farther because of a washer. So I think that's what I might do over there. Let me know if you guys have ever tried that, if any of you guys have. I'm thinking that instead of the gas tank going here, because I'm not sure if it'll fit, maybe if it'll fit, I'll use the original gas tank. But then I'm going to have the problem of fitting a bigger battery back here because those dinky little $25 cheapy shit batteries probably aren't going to be enough to cold start one of these after glowing it for however long. So I'll either have to trim out the frame back here and set the battery down in, which I really don't want to cut the frame up. Of course, I'll tell you about this in a minute. I bought a whole other frame. So, yeah. But then, of course, I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put the hydraulic reservoir for the hydraulics. I got to find a shaft that'll bolt fast there that I can put an electric PTO clutch on, because finding an old manual one that works, or finding one and making it work, or the old mechanical clutches, too much money, too much pain in the ass. Radiator, of course, going to mount one up here. And I'm thinking someday I want to get one of those 3-point hitch kits, which they're like $500, but yeah, maybe someday, because I think it'd be cool to have a 3-point hitch in this bitch. And I'm also thinking, I have the hydrostatic transmission that came out of this, and it has the disc brakes on the rear. And I've had that stupid transmission on Craigslist for months at $50, and nobody has bought it. So I'm thinking about taking the axles out of that, if possible, putting it in this, and setting it up with disc brakes, as well as the internal brake, which I'm thinking internal brake to stop it, park it. And then putting dual brakes on it. So say I'm like pushing snow or whatever, and this wheel starts spinning, give this side a little, put some brake to that side, sends the power to this side. I don't know. I'm thinking this is going to be like the Super 128H3. And, of course, 12 horsepower, so that fits, which would be the 1.2 and 128 being gear drive, and H3 kind of stabbing at the John Deere 140 H3s. Might put some hydraulic ports up front for power angle plow, if I can ever find one that's not outrageously priced. And, of course, maybe a hydraulic port or two in the back. There's going to be lots of work on this thing, that's for sure. And then, of course, like I said, where I'm going to mount the hydraulic reservoir. That'll be another issue. Excuse me. But I'll figure it all out. But, yeah, just figure I'd give you guys an update here on this Cub Cadet, because I haven't done an update on it in a while, and I've been itching to get working on it again. Oh, yeah, the other frame I bought, it was on eBay for $30. It was, I think, a 12,000 model, the Quiet Line tractors. And all it is just the frame and the rocker shaft for the lift and the handle. It was listed for $30, and me being a smartass going, oh, he'll never accept this. I put in an offer for $20, and the guy took it. I'm like, oh, shit. So, well, now I have a spare frame, and the guy only lives about a half hour away, so, picking it up shouldn't be too bad. But, yeah, Cub Cadet update. I need to find two of the same wheels. I have checked; they are different wheels. But I want them to be in like this so that they're not sticking out. The front ones aren't sticking out past the back so far. Like this side. Yeah. Alright guys, that's enough of me blabbering. Hopefully we get her done in a couple months, or get her in there and running. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out the Off-Roader 94 Facebook fan page and give it a like if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. And I'd also appreciate it if you subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to all my subscribers. Got quite a lot now. I think I'm up over 3,000 now, actually. I haven't looked in a little while. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you the next time. Peace out, guys.